All right. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dark Knight 86, aka Dr. Knight 86, and I'm here in the new house called Astrology Forecast, built by me. And I wanted to lay down some foundation for some of the terms and things that you will hear here on a regular basis. So this is available for replays. Go check out my links on my bio for Linktree. It'll definitely show a link to my Clubhouse. And if you're on Clubhouse, look for a link and you'll find a link to my YouTube so you can get a visual version of this, right? So here I like to think about the planets, the way that they revolve around the sun or us as projectors of energy. They're always producing energy. And what astrology does for us is it gives us a way to identify the energy that is being projected upon us, and also telling us about ourselves and how we can react and be ready for it, right? So among these terms, of course, we know the sun. The sun represents creative energies, and it represents nature of self, life purpose, and consciousness. So when we talk about the sun, it's always going to be involving that. And I really like to think about, when I'm thinking about astrology and I'm thinking about how this planet and that planet are affecting me, I like to really think about their rotation around the sun. Earth goes around the sun 365 days, or vice versa, whatever. The sun may go around Earth 365 days, but that's how long it takes to get a full year out of the sun and Earth. We know Mercury, because it's closer, takes a shorter time. Saturn, Jupiter, they take their own time because of their distance as well. So all of these energies, excuse me, they have effects on us based off of the distance from the sun, right? So moon, the moon represents our inner being, and it represents our feelings, our emotions, our reactions, and our soul development as well. So when we talk about the moon, where the moon is and here and there, that's what the moon represents. Mercury, it represents mentality. It represents mind, communication. Communication for me is the biggest one that Mercury represents. Wherever your Mercury is, it's going to affect how we communicate. Wherever Mercury is in the sky, it's going to affect how we communicate. Venus, oh Venus. Venus is the planet of love. It represents values, receptiveness, intake, and harmony. You need all of those for love, right? So Venus, wherever it is, that's the energy that it's going to project. Mars represents action, self-projection, ambition, impulse. And when we say impulse, one of the things that the written stuff, some of it will tell you, some of it won't, but it also represents sexual energy. Jupiter represents expansion. Saturn represents structure. Uranus represents change. Neptune represents integration. Pluto, transition. Of course, all of these are surface level, but still they give you a foundation to understand when we talk about where these planets are. And when I say where these planets are, I mean where they are in the sky and what constellation they just may happen to also overlap. So when you hear someone say, well, the sun, it's in Libra right now, that means the sun, if you looked and you could see it at night, or if you could see the stars in the daytime, it would be in the constellation of Libra. The moon, it would be in the constellation of wherever, right? So when we say where these planets are positioned, this is the energy that it's giving off, and this is the constellation that may be affecting it. That's what we mean. So stay tuned for more insight, more forecast, more astrology. Peace.